Good afternoon. It's me, Mrs. Clark, again. It is Tuesday afternoon, and I'm finally getting your video for this week out to you. Sorry about the delay. It's been a little bit crazy around here. As you can see on my screen, I'm looking at what we're doing this week. I'm actually running the week over until Monday. I think that will help ease a little bit of my stress level if I run like Tuesday through Monday, and that gives you the weekend to work on this stuff as well. So, I want to talk a little bit about the design project. Many of you, oh, I can't do that. Hold on. What is happening up in a different window? Many of you turned it in. Some of you have not. What I want you to know about that is if you have not yet turned it in, do not turn in assignment number 1 before you have finished assignment number 2. Just what you'll do is if you didn't turn in design project assignment number 1, you're going to want to wait and just submit to design project number 2 and leave me a comment that says, hey, Mrs. Clark, I'm also submitting at this time slides 1 through 17 so that I go back and look at them. Otherwise, I won't know and I won't go back and look at them. If you turn them into design project number 1, then they're locked up and you can't edit them to do design project number 2. So again, don't turn in design project number 1 now. You'll turn it in by April 24th, which I believe is Friday. Okay, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and extend that to Monday. I'll do that right now. I'm going to make it Monday instead, and that's going to be the 27th. Okay. So there you go. And then we'll fix it for 4th period. It's going to be due on, oh, see, 2 people have already turned it in. On the 27th. Okay, so slides 1 through whatever this is, however far it takes to get through landscape design, you can turn the whole thing in at one time, turn it into design project number 2, and leave me a comment that says that I need to go back and look at slides 1 through 17 in addition to the overall layout and landscape design slides that I'm focusing on this week. Okay, so that takes care of product design, but let's take a look actually at the slides, sorry, themselves, because I want to walk through some. I've had some good questions about, there we go, I want the template, about what's expected on this project this week. So I'm scrolling down to design the overall layout. Number 1, watch the video. The videos aren't that long, and it explains what overall layout is and what you're going to be doing. Okay, and then we've got a sample map here of the Pirates Lair. It contains key attractions, walkways, and important structures. Notice how the theme of the land, which is adventure, discovery, and danger, is reflected in the layout and the design. So they made it not like a Google map, but it looks like a pirate's treasure map. That's part of the theming of this land. Okay, so your map needs to reflect what you've told me you want your land to be like. And then here is the slide where it says to make a rough draft of a map of your own land. And again, you don't have to have the whole thing planned out completely yet because you're just starting to form the idea. You can leave some blanks for future ideas, but you want to focus on the style of the map and make sure it fits with the style of the land that you're creating. Now you can do this in either, you can do it by hand on paper and then take a picture of it and insert the picture on this slide, or you can use like Google Drawing or any graphics program that you're comfortable with, or even just insert artwork onto this slide. However it is that you want to edit this, you can make your map. Should your map have a legend? That was a question that came up today. Yes, your map should have a legend because you want me to be able to understand what it is that's on your map, okay? So that's what it is for layout, and then you're going to start looking at building design. Again, watch the video, and then there are some samples here, some actual research photos they used in the development of Treasure Cove, which is again sort of an adventure pirate sort of area. So they wanted to have aged buildings, not brand new buildings with shiny metal surfaces. They wanted them to look old and chipped up, okay? And so that's what they've got some pictures of, some surfaces that they'd like their buildings, maybe with some little balconies, maybe not with awnings, maybe with awnings, ivy kind of growing over things that gives it that old look, okay? And then your job is to look online and find some reference images that you might want to include when you actually get to put buildings in your land, okay? And then we're going to go down to landscape design again. Watch the video. They're going to talk you through what they did for landscape design. And then there's another example. Below are some photos of the landscape in Pandora, which is beautiful. I got to go there when I went in ski week vacation in Orlando. It is amazingly beautiful. It looks like you're in the movie Avatar. Okay, and then Cars Land, I've been there too, and it looks almost just like being dropped in the movie. They're two very different places because they're two very different stories. Okay, so you're going to start looking around for plants, images that reflect this theme and story of your land. If you want to invent new plants, I will tell you that not everything in Pandora is authentically a plant. They are sculptures of plants. This is not a real tree in this picture. That's a sculpture, okay? So you can invent your own type of foliage or trees or whatever, even animals, okay? So again, pictures from the internet or drawings that you've drawn and taken pictures of and included them. That's what I'm asking you for this week on this project. And again, you're gonna turn this in just by submitting your slides to design project number 2, okay? And then if I need to look at the previous slides, just leave me a note and I'll do that. Okay, let's go back here so I can keep track. Tinkercad assignment number 4. I just posted Tinkercad assignment number 4. And it is this week we're going to create, oh, I forgot to put the name. I'll put the name in here. I'm going to create a Tinkercad house. And I'll edit in the other one later. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to navigate to the dashboard in Tinkercad, which is where I should be. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, and you're going to click on Learn. And then this time, instead of starters, we're not going to click on lessons, we're going to click on projects. Okay, and you can see that if you click this, there are lots and lots of projects that are available to do. You don't have to click on it though, because it should come up right in that very first place here, build a Tinkercad house. So you're going to click on the Tinkercad house lesson. You can see that I have done these 3 lessons already. I'm going to click resume just so I can show you. When you get done, you can go back into them just like I did right now, and you can get your links. So once you've finished all 3 parts of this lesson, you're going to click that send to button, and you're going to scroll down, invite people, copy the link, and then you're going to go back to our assignment. You're going to click on the Google form. Last name, first name, and I'll be in 3rd period again. Here's a video, a shorter video that walks you through how to get the links, just like I'm doing right now. You're gonna, there we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to Tinkercad, and I'm gonna go back to that landing page for the project, and this time I'm gonna click resume on a floor plan. And I'm going to click send to. I'm going to scroll down, invite people, generate the link, copy the link. I'm going to go back, paste it in. And now this time I want my modifications. So again, I'm going to go back to the landing page. I'm going to click resume for make it your own. This time you can see I changed it up. I've made at least 5 changes. And scroll down, invite people, generate new link, copy link, and paste my answer there, and then click submit. And then that's it. I've turned in the Tinkercad house submission form. Oh, Tinkercad shortcuts. Yes, I wanted to show you that as well. It's on the stream, but it's also here in the computer-aided drafting. So here's that video again, how to share your Tinkercad designs, just in case in the future you can't see it. But it should be embedded on every Google form that I have here. It's embedded in all of these as well. I went back and did that today. But this is a pretty cool document, Tinkercad Keyboard Shortcuts PDF. If you open this up, you can see all these keystrokes that you can use as shortcuts for instead of mouse clicking or trying to find things. So I thought this might be helpful to you. It makes designing go faster if you know these shortcuts. So I thought I would share that with you. I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, finally, no more screenshots are being accepted for Tinkercad assignments. I can't see your designs very well from the screenshots. It's just not working for me. So you need to make sure that you share those links with me, and we're only submitting those links through the Google. You know what? I just realized you can do it without the Google form, but let's go ahead and use the Google form for now. And then you can just mark the assignment submitted when you're done, if that makes you happy. I know I get reports from Google on my daughter's stuff. I'm constantly asking her if I can see that assignments are not completed. So you might be getting that same thing. So go ahead and mark them complete once you've submitted the Google form, and that will alleviate that problem for you. Okay, so I think that that is everything for this week. I look forward to seeing you in our class meeting on Monday. Have a great week.